Every barn you've ever seen is red. And the reason why has nothing to do with paint or farming or even Earth. It starts with a dying star, billions of years ago, collapsing under its own weight. There's a specific number in physics, 56, that dictates exactly when a star dies. And that same number is the reason red paint was the cheapest thing a farmer could buy in 1800s America. The connection between those two facts is one of the strangest chains of cause and effect in science. The entire sequence begins with a practical problem. Early American barns were rotting. Some people believe farmers painted these buildings red so cows could navigate home. Cattle are actually red-green colorblind. A cow cannot distinguish a red barn from a green field. The actual reason involves basic survival. During the 1800s, rain and fungi destroyed bare timber. Replacing a rotten barn was too expensive for early farmers. They needed a cheap sealant to protect the wood. They created a mixture using linseed oil, skim milk, and lime. This combination failed to stop the decay. They needed a chemical capable of killing moss and mold. They added rust. Rust is iron oxide. Iron oxide possesses extreme antifungal properties. It poisons the organisms that eat bare wood. This chemical provided a second major benefit. The dark red color absorbs sunlight. This physical trait traps heat inside the structure. The trapped heat kept livestock warm through severe winter storms. The rust preserved the wood. It also permanently turned the sealant red. Farmers did not choose rust for its color. They used rust because it was the cheapest chemical available. It cost almost nothing, but the incredibly low price of rust relies on a hidden geological reality. During the late 1800s, white paint acted as a public sign of extreme wealth. Red paint was incredibly cheap. The reason for this drastic price gap lies entirely in the dirt. Commercial paint production rapidly expanded across America. Factories introduced a pre-mixed red option called Venetian red. It immediately became the cheapest color on the market. This extremely low cost exists because iron makes up roughly 6% of the entire Earth's crust. Iron oxide is overwhelmingly abundant. The chemical naturally traps yellow, green, and blue light. It strictly reflects red light. The sheer physical volume of iron scattered across the planet forced the price of red paint permanently downward. The Earth holds a massive supply of iron, but the planet physically cannot produce a single atom of the metal. Every particle of iron coating an American barn had to come from space. To find the true origin of this iron, scientists studied dying stars. In 1946, astrophysicist Fred Hoyle explained how heavy elements form. Massive stars survive through constant nuclear fusion. The gravity of a star crushes lighter elements together to make heavier ones. This process produces massive amounts of energy. The core slowly creates helium, carbon, and oxygen. But this process eventually reaches a hard physical limit. The star reaches an atomic mass number of exactly 56. This specific mass is iron 56. An iron 56 atom contains 26 protons and 30 neutrons. This atomic structure is highly stable. Fusing iron consumes energy instead of releasing it. The fusion process completely stops. Without outward energy resisting gravity, the star collapses under its own weight. supernova explosion scatters this newly forged iron across the universe. This iron eventually clustered together to form our solar system. It formed the dirt on Earth. The 56 nucleon limit is the direct cause of stellar collapse. That specific limit made iron overwhelmingly abundant on our planet. This abundance gave 19th century farmers access to incredibly cheap red paint. The physics of a collapsing star permanently dictated the appearance of the American barn.